gonna be selling these. Alrighty folks, so this is my review of the LEGO City cargo train, set number 7939. It contains 884 pieces and it's released in 2010, or should I say the summer of 2010, and it comes with 2 vehicles and 4 minifigures, and the set is part of the train collection. Yeah, so let's do the minifigures. So it's the train worker number 1. So what he's got is his like train worker's uniform, and there's a train station symbol on his right. There we go. He's got his stripes and blue jacket. There's also the train station sign at the back, and his hat, his hard hat is red, and his sunglasses, he's got a pair of sunglasses in his face, he's got a smile on his face, and feels like that he's ready to do the job, or he's ready to operate the crane or something. So here's the engineer. He looks a bit old, and he's got his scarf. By the engineer, I mean the train driver. He's got his overall. There's nothing in the back, and his mini Lego cap is blue, and he's got a beard on his face. There we go. He's got a beard on his face, and it looks like as if he would retire the train station service, or the train service. Here's the train worker number 2. He's wearing a pair of glasses, same outfit, same train station symbol, and the same texture, same torso, same color of torso, orange. He's got his blue sleeves. There is also the train station sign on his back. His hard hat is the same color as the train worker number 1, and he's got a smile on his face. Feels like that he's ready to work in the cargo train service. And this guy right here, I think this might be well known as the truck driver. He's got his overall, and what he's got here is a pack of wrenches and a pencil in his overall pocket. There's nothing in the back as well. His torso is light blue and his jeans are blue. His mini cap is red. He's got a pair of glasses as well, and he's happy just because he would like to do the the truck driver job around Lego City here. Alrighty, let's do the vehicles. So let me just move the minifigures. Let's make sure that this camera is well focused. There we go. So here's the yellow cargo train. Let's just do the first section right here. So this is the front part of the cargo train. It's pretty looking detailed because of its doors and its features. And sorry about that. Let me just hold that part to the holder piece. There we go. These door pieces, right? These doors that are like these windows that have the shape of the windscreen, and these pieces like that can open and close right here by these holder pieces. And what you can do is that you can place the engineer or the train driver right here, and off he goes. And what he's got, and what the train has got here, it's the it's a kind of like a train connection or whatever it is. And what's inside right here, if you open this door, it's got wires for the remote control. And speaking of the remote control, I did not find the batteries yet, so I'll find the batteries anytime soon. And if I find one, I'll show you how it works if I press the remote control buttons. And speaking of buttons, there's also the button right here. What you can do is press it. You can switch on or off. I checked the instructions as well. And on the other side right here, it's also a door. There are also doors right here. The rear lights are transparent red, 1x1 plate shaped. The front lights are transparent clear. There are also 1x1 round plates. And the second wagon, it has the octane tank. Right here, it's got the valves and the whole tank right here, and it's got ladders, and it's got the that caution thing or danger signs of the octane tank or the wagon, whatever it is. And this wagon, I should say, it's pretty looking detailed. And yeah. And speaking of the Lego wagons, you can attach all the wagons, and it works by magnet pieces. As you can see, if you make this one wagon and another wagon join together, it attaches by itself, just like any other magnets. For example, like if you put a magnet into toy trains, they do the same, just like the other connections to trains or something. Okay, let's do the third wagon right here. The third wagon right here, it has all the cars, mini cars right here. So this is the white car, and it's pretty looking detailed because of the windscreens and doors and slope pieces and textured shapes and headlights and the transparent clear headlights bumpers and the Gladiator grill pieces. It's also got a steering wheel right here. This reminds me of the cars in Paris, France. So is that car. This car also reminds me of a European cars. For example, like this reminds me of a Mercedes-Benz or any kind of a small car in Europe, like in Paris, France, or Spanish, or that kind of stuff. But still reminds me of French cars, European cars. Anyway, so let's go over to this car. So this car is blue and black. It's pretty detailed by the. It's pretty detailed because of its windscreen and the roof and the front lights and the back side right here, and the wheels and the rims and the treads right here. It's pretty detailed. And the fourth wagon right here is the wagon where you can place the heavy containers. And there are two heavy containers, which are the yellow one and the red one that is on the red, and the red container on the red truck, I mean. And because of these pieces, you can make the Lego hook of the Lego City crane attached to these, and by the Lego crane actions, you'll see it in action later. So it's got the Gladiator grill pieces and the plates because of its like bottom shape or something. And as you can see, its container is yellow and it has a Lego symbol, the Lego company. And this container reminds me of a Lego this reminds me of a classic Lego truck, set number 3221. That's also released in the 2010. Let's see this Lego truck right here. This Lego truck is really looking realistic and detailed, and it's got its roof and a seat, mug, and a steering wheel right here. What you can do is that you can place the truck driver right here, and there he goes. This truck is pretty looking detailed because of its Gladiator grill pieces and slope pieces to represent the headlights and the bumpers. These lights are looking detailed, and these symbols represent cargo. Yeah. And these symbols also remind me of the Lego City Harbor collection, 7-Up, and a commercial that shows the 7993 and which is the Lego crane, and the 7994, the Lego City Harbor. The other side is looking detailed and realistic. The back is looking great as well. And this is also the container. And this container you can also lift it up by using the crane. So now onto the crane. There we go. Now onto the crane. This crane also reminds me of the 2005 Lego City construction sets. or actually it reminds me of a Lego City construction site, which is released in 2005. And the tower, you can make it slide, and works by these tile pieces and this kind of piece right here that has the gray hook pieces or whatever it is. This tower is looking detailed by the slope pieces and headlights that are made by the holder pieces and the 1x2 plates. And as you can see, it's got a door right here, and this is where you can place the operator right here. And it's got the control room by these joysticks. And speaking of joysticks, I'm probably missing one of the joysticks sticks, and I'll list them in a missing pieces list. And yeah, this crane's pretty looking realistic. It also reminds me of a Lego City Harbor, set number 7994. Set number 7994. And now I'll show you what you can do with this crane. Great crane. Let me just make this. But before we continue with the crane, there's one thing I like to show you. These yellow pieces, what you can do is you can switch these buttons, and these kind of tracks move, and this makes the train like turn here. And what if you change it to this? I think this train will like go straight right here. It's pretty looking. Alrighty, now I moved these wagons right here. Now I'll show you what you can do with the crane. So, if you have these pieces like that, you can move the crane up to here, and you can lower the crane and hook up till here. Now you can raise up till here. There we go. Now if you wanted to place it onto the Lego truck, you could park to the right spot and move it till here, and you can lower